What it do, my people? Welcome back to the Kickback Network, man. I got another live for you guys, man. I know I haven't really been on here as frequent as I normally be on here, but I don't like to force content. I don't like to force content. I don't like to be one of those guys that come on here every time something happens. You want to talk about it and give your take on it or report it or whatever you got to do. But there's topics though that I just have to touch on. And one of the topics is that just popped up that everybody talking about the Texas Roadhouse situation. Texas Roadhouse. Black Americans are banning Texas Roadhouse. Let's just say this. Black Americans are finding something else to boycott. What it do, 85 cut dog? Black people, again, are finding something else to boycott. Before it's over with, we gonna probably been boycott the whole motherfucking goddamn country. Because every time something happens or somebody get offended by a company that did something to one of us, we want to take it out on every fucking goddamn location it is. Now, let's keep it 100. The Texas Roadhouse situation. Just because that one Texas Roadhouse had their incident that took place in their location, in their city with their employees, doesn't mean every Texas Roadhouse has to bite the fucking goddamn hand. They don't have to take the blame. But I get it though. I get it. But here's my thing. I'm not a big fan of Texas Roadhouse. If I want me a steak or something like that, I go to my fine dining restaurants where I know I'm gonna get proper service, well quality meat. It's gonna be a good experience, nice ambiance. I go to those places. Or I make my own ribeye or my own steak, whatever I want to cook. But I'm not gonna stop going to a place just because they did something to one person or two person. Now that location, that area, I probably won't go to that area. But if I like motherfucking, let's say this, if I like Taco Bell and Taco Bell in Alaska did something wrong to some black people or to some people, period, doesn't mean I'm gonna stop going to the Taco Bell down the street from my crib. It doesn't get like that. That's the most silliest thing I ever see. So now I'm not. I know I'm probably gonna make some people mad, some black people at that. But boycotting shit every time you want to boycott every fucking business that does something wrong to a couple of people, in a whole different area. These don't even pertain to your area where you live at, and you still want to boycott them just because they happen in one location. I'm waiting on the people who own the eyelashes company. The people who brought up eyelashes that run the eyelash company, I can't wait till they say something bad about black women or something like that so all these black women can stop wearing these ugly ass eyelashes. I can't wait till an eyelash company or a wig company say something bad about somebody that's going to make them want to boycott it. Because I'm tired of y'all wearing that shit. That's the point I'm making. We can't boycott every time. Target. You want to boycott Target? They got black employees in Target. People who work their job to pay their. Now, if I got to go to Target opposed to going somewhere else to get something and the Target is closer, I'm going to Target. Target ain't did shit to me. But y'all want to ban and cancel everything, man. Like the black Americans, man. I'm going to talk to y'all right quick. Y'all, we are the king of cancel culture. We will cancel anybody. We will boycott anything that we can, but how long does it last? It's some black people right now that's at Texas Roadhouse eating right now. See, y'all ain't feeling me though. Y'all don't hear me though. Boycotting shit does not solve anything. You right, 85. What it do, Leo? I'm talking about, no, I don't speak no French. But ça passe vous ballet. Like but before it's over with, we're gonna be boycotted everything on the map where we ain't gonna be going nowhere. You might as well just start, making your own clothes, growing your own food, uh, making your own water, whatever. 'Cause before, like, we get so sensitive behind. And here's the thing, though. I know about the restaurant industry. I've been in the restaurant industry since 1995. I never known anyone to to play with anybody's food in any kind of way. I never known anyone to play with any in 31 years in restaurant history of me working in a restaurant. I've never known anyone to play with somebody's food just because they're mad at them or they don't like them. You know how many guests I come across or came across over the years that got on my fucking nerve, whether they were black, white, Puerto Rican, or Asian, and never thought to do anything to their food. My whole intention is to be to do something to them as a person. I would never play with somebody's food. If I'm that mad at you, well, I'm gonna do something to your food and probably cause me to lose my job or the place to get fired. I might as well put my hands on you myself. But we just, I just don't see a place that got black employees. You probably got Mexican cooks, probably, depending on where you at. Probably black cooks. It's not white people back there cooking your food in the kitchen. Trust me. There are not white people back there in the kitchen of those restaurants you go and dine in at. Maybe the head chef or the manager. But the ones that's back there preparing the food are mostly, like I said, locations. If you in Texas, you there and they're gonna probably have a bunch of Mexicans back there cooking your food. So you want to come at the white people, I guess. This not even a white black thing because it's not even white people back there cooking the fucking food. If you're in Louisiana, somewhere like Shreveport, Monroe, New Orleans, 9 times out of 10 there's a black person cooking your food in the kitchen. So and guess what? Another thing, another note. How do they know that the food is going out to a black person? Oh, let me get the steak well done. Is it because the steak well done? Oh, that's how you determine if it's a black person or not? But no, I'm just getting back to the point to make it make sense though. Uh, uh, um, the cooks don't know who they cooking for unless it's now there has been said that it was the waitress or the waiters that was doing all the spitting and whatever they were doing to the food. But it was noted. Who we got up here? Uh, nah, I didn't skip your question, man. I answered your question. You want to continue to stay on your question, but I'm on the topic right now. I asked your question. I said no, nigga. So back to the topic we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Abzella. I answered your question already, there, bro. So back to my topic. Back to my topic, by the way. Like I was saying, these guys do not. Now, when I first of all, the Texas Roadhouse I've been to, I've been to Texas Roadhouse once. It was on Father's Day 2024. The location I went to in Mesquite, Texas, right outside of Dallas, the majority of either black or Mexican. They weren't white service. Most of the time you go to a restaurant, there's mostly white servers, white manager, white bartenders, Mexican cooks, black cooks. I don't even know if those comments are bad comments they have, or I don't even know what that shit mean. That's how far out of the loop with racism I'm in with. A person ain't talking, a person ain't speaking racism directly to me or at me, I don't even get offended by it. So all the fucking F and I don't even understand all that shit right there. They don't block them though. They keep them up in here though. They keep them up in here. I like the content. We need those. We need those chats. I need those chats. Don't even let's keep them in here. But my question, we need people to roll up in here because this is gonna be a long ass live right here. I'm off today and I'm on one. Y'all notice when I wear this S hat, I'm with all the smoke. I'm with all the smoke. Luigi, you shut your bitch ass up to my flip flop. You worried about the wrong thing. You more worried about a nigga Then worried about what we talking about. Worry about your own self. Ain't nothing like a nigga worried about another nigga. You on here to look at a nigga. How about you get my dick out your mouth? Motherfucker Luigi. How about your name Luigi, nigga? Don't block him to keep that nigga up in here. I like his content. Shout out to Luigi, by the way. So yeah, man, like I was scrolling down social media and I started, I don't know if it was the algorithm or I'm being tested by Facebook or whatever. Every other post was about Texas Roadhouse. And I'm like, is this a sign for me to talk about it on my YouTube live or what? Or are they trying to get me to engage in the comments? And when I'm caught going back and forth with somebody who I don't know, who lives thousands of miles away, we're not gonna see each other to touch each other. So why am I gonna get on here and go back and forth with somebody on Facebook in the comments behind some shit that we don't even know is true or not? Just like on this live. I love when trolls come on here and talk their shit. I'm gonna talk my shit back. I can't get offended by a motherfucker that can't touch me and I can't touch him. Let's keep it 100. Pootie Williams. Let's keep it 100. I'm going live, that's right. That's what. But guess what? I'm not on here to argue with you guys either and go back and forth with somebody about some shit that doesn't matter to me. I'm on here explaining the situation. I don't know you. You don't know me. You don't live in Dallas. You don't have nothing against me. I don't have nothing against you. You just talking shit because you're in the same place. I be damn if I waste my time going back and forth and take offense to somebody talking some shit in the chat. But let's go back to my Facebook post. So the reason why I didn't go to the Facebook post or comments because I started reading the comments. I said, you know what? Let me get up out of here. Let me let me do a live and let me speak on how I feel about this right here. I feel like we can't be boycotting everything, guys. We gotta chill out on boycotting. Like you want boycott some other. It's like some shit is selective. You boycott shit that you should be boycotting. Yeah, anybody can come in, man. Yo, easy. I'm not telling you not to come up in here, man. You misunderstanding my topic anyway, man. I'm talking about the Facebook post that I was reading today. I'm not talking about my live. The reason why I'm going live right now is the reaction from the Facebook post that I came across last night and today about the Texas Roadhouse situation. Now, I don't really have no dog in this fight, you know what I'm saying? I just know if I want me a steak, then I go to other restaurants. I don't go to Texas Roadhouse or I cook the shit myself. I got a day job, man. Trust me. Trust me. I do this shit for fun. I get paid for this shit right here too, though. But you don't got to tell a grown man how to do anything, there, my boy. Don't quit your day job. How about you go get a day job? You the one that's on YouTube right now watching me. You watching me on YouTube talking about go get a job. Niggas crazy. But yeah, I just don't get it. But do y'all think before it's over with, black people are gonna end up banning everything? They call themselves banning the nail shops by the Asian people. I still see black women go up in the Asian nail shops. They said something about Target that happened some years ago because they took out the black magazines and anything that had to do with black people. They took that out of the store. I seen them ban. What else they ban? You can get banned as a person, as an individual. Hey man, whatever it is to pay my bills, man, to keep a roof over my head, and me taking care of my kids, man, I'm gonna go out there and get it. It's all kind of ways I get money. You know what I'm saying? I go to a job, and plus I get my YouTube channel is monetized, so I get a little money off YouTube, and I got a side hustles. You know what I'm saying? And gigs. So uh, one thing about me, I ain't never got my hand out begging nobody for nothing. I ain't never begging. I don't even beg for no. I don't even ask for donations on my live. I do my live just to talk to an audience in real life time. I can do pre-recorded shows and do reaction shows and just load it up if I want to and get paid more money off my ads. But I choose to do live because I like talking to the live audience and get their opinion. What are you talking about? So you haven't caught on yet? How about hey Joe Smith? How about you sit on the line for a little bit and catch up on what I'm talking about? Let me know when you caught on to what I'm talking about yet. Have you ever seen the thumbnail? Have you seen the thumbnail yet or read the title like everybody else did? And then you maybe you should know this already, but just stay on a little bit longer there, Joe Smith. I mean, I got one job my job, my daily job that I go to, my job, my workplace, that that pays my bill. That pays my car note. That pays my all my utilities, phone bills. Take care of my kids. If I want to go out and eat something real nice at a nice restaurant, go take a woman out. If I want to buy a fresh outfit. My job takes care of that. Everything else is extra. I'm not a guy that has a roommate or live with mom or living off a woman or laying on my homeboy's couch. I mean, everything that I do is all by myself. Even from the YouTube channel to me getting up every morning to me preparing meals, washing my clothes, cleaning up. I do it by myself. No here to help me. But let's get back to the topic. Let's get back to the topic. Texas Roadhouse. I've been there and ate one time. It was Father's Day 2024. I went in Mesquite, Texas, and like I said, the crowd was diverse. Now it was more black people in there than anybody eating. The employees working there was a mix between Mexican and blacks. Probably a little bit, a couple white people up in there. But guess who's in the kitchen preparing the food? Hispanics. It's not no. See, that's crazy how people are making is riding with this situation. They think they making it seem like it's white people in the kitchen cooking for the people that's outside the restaurant in the front of the house, and they spit and eat black people food like they know they black people. When it ain't even white people back there cooking, it's Hispanics. Now, what you need to be blaming is the server, whoever brought the food out to the table, knowing that it was spit in. That's who you be bringing up. Now, maybe it was a white server let that shit ride out like that, and that's why they pointing fingers at the white community. Maybe it's that I don't know, but I'm not here to take sides. I'm hey, hey, right is right and wrong is wrong. I'm just not gonna sit up here. Me being part of the restaurant industry, shit, goddamn, shit. She got running up there all fucking day, man. He been running since 7 o'clock this morning. He should be tired now. Shit, running at 3 o'clock in the morning. He should be tired now. Shit. Respect people's mind, man. I don't make noise like that here. My music too loud. I think it's too loud. I turn that shit down. But yeah, like I was saying, man, uh, they need to report that server who's like I said. I've been in the restaurant industry for 35 years. I never witnessed nobody doing something to somebody's food just because they mad at them. You know how many guests get on our fucking nerves as bartenders and servers, and we don't even want to do nothing to their food. We want to punch them in the face. We want to step outside and punch them in the face. We don't even want to do nothing to their food. We want to do something to them. And then, like I was saying earlier, these are not motherfucking goddamn white people cooking y'all food. It's either black people back there or Mexicans. But this is a white company, y'all want to point the white people. No, no. Let's get real, y'all. Nah, I'm really going off with the motherfucker upstairs though, man. Nah, motherfucker upstairs keep on he been running all motherfucking morning, man. Until he like Gregory Hines up there tapping on the damn floor, man. I'm downstairs. Have some respect for me. Or let that little nigga sit down or something. He a cool little nigga, you know what I'm saying? But let that nigga sit down or something. Nah, there wasn't no troll posts right there. I seen a bunch of Texas Roadhouse posts, man. I've been looking at all the comments from every post. And they making it seem like it's white people in the kitchen cooking for y'all. Nah, them Hispanics back there. I know here in Texas, go walk in every kitchen in Texas. It's gonna be majority Hispanics back there preparing your food. You might see a couple of Negroes back there cooking your food. You might see a couple of them. You ain't gonna see no white people back there cooking your food. So whoever was that server or whoever let that food get dropped off to them customers at that restaurant, they the one to blame. Hey man, I'm watching black people do videos about the situation. And I went to Texas Roadhouse once. I'm not even shocked about. I'm not okay. I got better places I can go to. You know what I'm saying? But I'm looking at people make these women, everybody, and I'm going up under the comments to see what they talking about, and everybody is saying the same thing. And that's who we need to be mad at, Corey. We need to be mad at whichever servers or server that did that. We need to be mad at them at that location, not at every Texas Roadhouse. You can't not at a Texas Roadhouse in motherfucking Atlanta or Miami or wherever the fuck they at. It should be that location, and you can't just be pointing at they try to fuck with. And you gotta understand once again, these are probably black employees or Hispanic employees that probably did it. So whoever was there let that shit go out like that to their guests or those guests, that's what we need to boycott. We need to be putting. They should be getting arrested. I'm not here to take up a roadhouse. I'm just saying before it's over with, we're gonna be damn near boycotting everything in the motherfucking world. If I want a ribeye, cause that's all I eat when I eat steaks. If I want a ribeye, I'm going to Kenny's Wood Fire Grill right here on Beltline Road in Addison, Texas. Or I'm gonna grill that bitch on my grill outside myself. It's that how it's gonna go. That's just how this shit go, man. I mean, I'm pretty sure my steak that I'm gonna grill is gonna taste way better than motherfucking goddamn Texas Roadhouse. And let's keep it 100. Most of y'all just go there for them goddamn rolls anyway. You get to get a cheap steak. Cause you go most places and get a ribeye. Them motherfuckers $55, $60, $70. You go on somewhere where you pay $35, $34 for a ribeye, that shit right there mediocre. The mediocre. Let's get them likes up, man. Like I said, I ain't been on here. Hell yeah, cuz. K3. I think my steak, like, I don't complain, like, if I want some goddamn chicken, right? I'm gonna cook that shit myself because I know I'm gonna fry my chicken better than Churches and Popeyes or Williams Chicken. My tacos gonna taste better than Taco Bell or the little corner store or whatever, the little Mexican store that cook tacos. I don't eat my tacos like them anyway. I eat black folks tacos. If I want a hamburger, I'm gonna prepare my shit way better than motherfucking Whataburger, McDonald's, or Burger King. Now, you motherfuckers that don't know how to cook, that's y'all ass caught up in the hook. That nigga on here crazy, boy. That shit crazy though, man. Like I just, when I go, like I said, most of the time when I go to a restaurant, I go to an upscale restaurant because I love the experience and the ambiance that's up in there. I mean, it's food's gonna be good, the service gonna be good, and and 9 times out of 10, I'm showing a nice looking lady out, or my lady out. I'm gonna say it that way, my lady. 'Cause I do have a lady now. Uh, I'm taking her out. We gonna go to a nice spot, you know what I'm saying? We just not gonna go eat at any spot, you know. Now, if I don't, and that's only if I don't feel like cooking. Cause like I said, I can give me two big ass ribeyes about this thick out of Walmart for $34, and put season them bitches up like I want to, and put them on the grill and have them taste some way better than Roadhouse. It's gonna be called Cuddy's Roadhouse, Cuddy's house. I see a lot of people tapping in now. It's crazy, man. Shit getting out of hand for real. Shit getting out of hand for real, man. I'm like, uh, I was laying in my recliner last night, strolling through Facebook, and every other post was about the Texas Roadhouse deal. And I said, let me go to these comments, man, see what they talking about. And the first, before I knew, I was like, ah, shit, let me get out of here, man. I do not feel like I don't have the energy to go back and forth with these people and try to coach them on how this go. And you be having these people throw these comments out there saying, they don't tip anyway, or it's gonna be peace and quiet in the restaurant now. All this right here, that, and the other. And we're not gonna even talk about the tipping shit. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing you can't tell no black person is they don't tip. Now, the best way to say it is that most of us don't tip appropriately. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't tip accordingly how we supposed to. We think like most people they tip that $5 tip. They think the $5 tip is a standard tip for anything. Whether the tab is $58, $70, or $50, they're gonna give you $5. Then you got some people who will tip you $20 no matter what the tab is. Like the tab could be $170, $20 tip. But guess what? If you tip me the right way, 20%, it's a $35 tip. So I lose $15 on that tab right there because you thinking you tipping me good. Well, let's don't make this topic about tipping though. We talking about fucking Texas Roadhouse and people boycotting shit. We boycott before it's over with, guys. Blacks are gonna have been boycotting everything except eyelashes and wigs. Nails, nail shops. People like, we need to start going to these black-owned restaurants. Where the fuck they at? I mean, they out there, you know what I'm saying? Like, I support, I'm not, here's how I do it. Let me keep it real. I don't support a black-owned place because they black. I go support them because I'm going to get what I like and they're going to treat me well. First and foremost, I'm this black company because they treat well when I get there and they do everything come out right. They nice people, nice quality, all that shit like that. I'm not just gonna go support you just because you're a black owned. And we'll cancel each other. They'll boycott us. I might get boycotted for this video. Yeah, man, I went to Texas Roadhouse, man, 2024, man, Father's Day, man, and somebody took me there for Father's Day. You know, and that's why I went. You know, I probably would have never went to Texas Roadhouse ever. Yeah, they were here like, hey, hey, Corey, ain't that shit funny? Cause these people talk about I ain't never going to Roadhouse. Bitch, you ain't never been anyway. You ain't never been to Roadhouse in the first place. So why you already boycotted it? Your pockets boycotted, it seemed like to me. So a person talking about they gonna boycott the Roadhouse and they've never been, that's the most silliest shit I ever heard. Like man, hey man, I don't like I don't like wearing Jordans. Nigga, you never wore them. You ain't boycotting Jordan because Jordan said some old bozo ass shit. You just never had no Jordans, nigga. Keep it 100, nigga. You saying that shit like you used to buy Jordans. Then all of a sudden you don't want to wear them now because Jordan did some shit to piss you off. You never wore them anyway. I ain't going to Target no more. I don't give a fuck. If my house is right here and Target's right there and Walmart's down there where I really want to go, but I ready to go to my house, I'm stopping at Target. I'm gonna make this shit make sense. Niggas crazy, man. Niggas shit getting out of hand. Shit getting out of hand for real. I can't wait. I can't wait till one of those eyelash companies say something foul. I just want to see the reaction. Even though I don't really want, I hate for them to say something though, but I would love to get a kick out of the reaction if one of those eyelash, a couple of eyelash companies say something. I want to know what's going to happen. We only 30 minutes up in this motherfucker. 30 minutes in. And shout out to the people that's in the chat line, man, the chat room, man, and they scared to, come in or whatever. You got people who just be coming on here looking and shit, don't want to engage or whatever. That's cool too though. As long as you hit that like button, we great. I wish Facebook would add that on as a where we can see who come in, whether they say something or not. Like I wish to like let us know who joined in to watch you. That way we can know who's watching and ain't talking. That'll stop. That'll slow down a lot of people just coming in here peeking. Cause the once they know they're getting watched, once they find out that they, I'm aware that they in here, they won't stick their head up here no more. Shit's crazy, man. Shit's crazy. Just out of that off. We boycotting everything, guys. That's the topic of the day. Are black people gonna we gonna run out of things we boycotting? And and I'm a little bit out of the algorithm now, y'all, since I haven't really been going live on here lately. Um, so I mean, people, a lot of you guys don't get a notification if I load up, or I'm not even on the top list of people who going live right now because I'm kind of like I took a couple of weeks off, or I haven't been loading up enough lives or videos like I used to. So I got to get back on my grind and get back in motion. It's about to rain outside. I got to get back in motion with my live and shit. And when I buy a new camera, I'm going to go back to doing my podcast show. I'm going to get away from this live shit for a minute and go back to doing my podcast, my reaction show, and get more content on that. That way, I can utilize my ads that I got. I get paid for ads, and when I'm doing lives, ain't no ads running on my live until I load it up. But everybody been watch it already. They're just gonna watch it. So it's like ain't no sense to me uh, doing lives if I ain't getting that money like I'm supposed to be getting. But reason why I'm doing lives now only because I haven't got that camera yet. And I'm gonna get that camera. I'm gonna start back doing my podcast show where I'm interviewing people or just having nice conversations and shit with people on the show and do my reaction show. And by that time that happened, I've been build up another a list of people to interview because it's not like it was back in the day. Uh, I had there probably 7 people to interview, and then by the time I got to that 7 person, I got 5 more people want to get interviewed. So I was interviewing people all the time, but since I got away from that, nobody's hitting my line up anymore to be on the show. Yeah, hey, KP, man. They boycott everything except the right thing, man. Uh, I got a friend of mine, man. I ain't gonna say his name, but he said some foul shit a few months ago about the Carmelo Anthony thing, right? And he made a couple of posts on Facebook, and then like people love this guy, but his comments that he made turned half of the city against him. Well, I think he ended up probably losing his job. I don't know. I'm not sure, but the whole city there went at his ass damn near half of the city, I should say. The, you know what? Hey, K3 Corey, I some shit like about that, but I didn't tap into it to get any details about what's going on with it though, man. You gonna have to lace me up and put me up to speed on that one. By the way, in sports and other sports today, shit. How about the owner of my motherfucking football team, man? Jed York, man. Got arrested, man, on prostitution charges and shit, man. God damn. Yeah, we're gonna have to run the case. You put me up to speed on that so I can get on that. But yeah, in sports, we got football season coming up. Y'all know that. And said the owner of the 49ers already trying to get it cracking. It seems like, he's starting out the season, he kicking it off right. But on some real shit like Kyle Shanahan said and other players I listen to say some shit, that has nothing to do with what's going on the field on Sunday. So it doesn't distract us as a team or players or this right here because that doesn't affect us as players on the field or the locker room. That's some shit he got going on in the front office. Those front office front office issues don't affect the team. Yeah, he just got what's the nigga name? The New England Patriots. Their owner got caught buying some pussy a couple years ago. He's still owning the New England Patriots. Still rich as fuck. But y'all think just because he's an owner and he old, he can't go buy no cat? Yeah, they forgot about the Robert Kraft shit. The Robert Kraft. Yeah, they forgot about him and shit. And guess what? I still don't look at Kraft no different than I looked at him before that situation happened though, because he's a man. And Jed York or whatever his name, Ted York for the 49ers, the owner there. When you're rich and got it like that, you get tired of the pussy that you with. Or that you've been coming across, so you want to try some new shit. And you might have to buy it. You're buying the shit that you don't want to fuck with. For real. Yeah. I don't feel like fucking my wife. I'm paying for it. I'm paying for it anyway. But I ain't fucking. Let me go pay for some shit that I'm getting. Exactly. At least he paying for it instead of taking it. Shit crazy, man. Shit, man. What else going on in the world today, man? What's going on besides we talked. I don't really want to touch on that Keefe D shit, man. You know, I kept bringing it up. Nobody act like they knew what I was talking about. So let me get off Keefe D. Hey, what else going on? Anything else? The Game just dropped a new album. That shit slapping. I like the Game new album, by the way. They're gonna talk about some music shit. The Game's new album, Documentary 3, that bitch go hard. You know the KVD trial going on right now, Corey. I've been watching it since last week when it started. I think they're on day 8, day 9, or they're on day 8 right now. So a lot of people been Mob James. I think Mob James, his testimony was him taking the stand was the most funniest shit I've seen since Woody. Um, him they took the stand. A lot of people took the stand, but I've been keeping up with it since last week, and I've been talking about it on here. But my audience, they don't intervene on that topic because I guess they don't know about that shit or they got tapped in. So I'm just ready for the verdict. I mean, I don't know what he's trying to do because he's 63 years old. I don't know if he's trying to get his sentence down to 10 years. That way he'll probably get out when he's 70 because he's already been in there 3 years. Uh, or I don't know. Are they going to bring Suge Knight on the stand? Is Puff Daddy going to get, will any of this affect Puff Daddy or Diddy, as y'all say? Hey, Miles James tripped me out, man. I think that's the most entertaining. He kept on telling Keefe D, man, tell your lawyer to shut up, man. Tell your lawyer, man, be quiet. He didn't want. He said, even though we were from rival gangs, we don't like each other. I don't want to send this man to jail. I'm not gonna be the reason why this man go to jail. And guess what? You're not gonna be the reason because he's already locked up. He's the reason why he's in jail already anyway. Yeah, they using ours to get. Cause I'm gonna tell you like this. This ain't even. You know what's crazy about this, y'all? The trial is really not even justice for Tupac or justice for Tupac family. This is more like justice for the politics and the politicians and the police officers, police department. That's who this justice for. And at the same time, like my boy just said, the way it's another way of getting puffy. And I won't be surprised Suge trying to get out early or Keefe Lee trying to get out at all. I won't be surprised. That nigga had me rolling in that bitch. I watched that shit about 3 times with Mob James. Cause shit, they had I got away from the Nolan Wells situation. I guess that started to die down because nobody's not talking about that as much. Carmelo Anthony being brought back up again. I don't know how this is gonna turn out. Another topic I seem to stray away from. He said should not testify. Keeping needs to tell the truth. And the thing about it though, everybody that was in that car that night are dead. Everybody that was in that car with Keefe D that night of Tupac getting murdered are dead. Even all the gang banging bodyguards for Suge Knight, most of those guys are dead now. It's crazy how that whole crew of people, like even the Tupac his group, the Outlaws, only 3 of them still alive. Idi Amin, Castro, and Napoleon. Yaki Gaddafi's dead, Feda Hussein's dead, Storm is dead, and Young Noble. Uh, all dead. There's only 3 outlaws left out of 7. And it took me over my head when Young Noble killed himself. I thought Young Noble probably had one of the most, the clearest head besides Napoleon. He now lives in Saudi Arabia. He's a Muslim. Well, he come from a Muslim family, but uh, yeah, I just did see young Noble doing it to himself. Oh, that Anthony case. Okay, I did bring up something about the Anthony case, man. With that shit, with the new evidence involved, could that make his sentence longer, or I mean, oh, will it help it? I don't know. I think from what I gathered, it seemed like it made it worse for him. Now, even though they bringing up the background of the Austin Metcalf guy, him being a natural born racist. I mean, I don't know if that's a strong enough argument to go against murder. OMG forever, what's happening with it, man? Uh, what's cracking with it? I gotta, I gotta get my moderators back in the loop, man. Oh man, I'm full, high, buzz. It's my first beer today. My first blood. I'm buzzing, cousin. Yeah, I had to talk about this topic, man. The Texas Roadhouse, man. Uh, yeah, we are the council culture kings. Like we will cancel anything, anything. We will. It only takes one thing, and the black community they will cancel your ass, man. You can been did a million things, a million wonderful things. You do one bad thing, one false move, make you uncool. Man, I hope we get some rain, man. I'm tired of that heat, man. I'm glad I can't. Ooh, we got one more, another a couple. We got a few more weeks, man, for this heat, man. I hate the summertime in Texas. Where y'all stay at, but out here in Texas, man, I do not like the summertime. Like people loving the summer was an excuse to say because that's when everybody starts stepping outside wearing different type of clothes. You know, the girls wearing short skirts and shit. But I don't give a fuck about all that because out here in Dallas and Texas, they gonna come outside in the cold weather as well. They don't wait till the summertime to come out. What it do, Desi? What it do? What it do? What it do? We talking about the Roadhouse situation, man. Come on, my Louisiana queen, Desi. Do you think before it's over with, us black people gonna be in boycotted everything before it's over with? We gonna be in boycotted everything before it's over with. Tried to do with Desi. It's like, yeah, like it doesn't take that long, man. And here's the thing about it, like my other, like you can't take out. It's not like that goes on at every Texas Roadhouse. But people are painting the narrative out there like this goes on at every Texas Roadhouse. Like I said, I went to the Texas Roadhouse. I went to had mostly black employees. It was a diverse crowd, mostly blacks, and I can tell you for sure in that kitchen, it was the Hispanics back there cooking your food. Wasn't no white people. Majority of the staff that was working there was either black or Mexican or Hispanic, whatever you want to call them. So that's what we gotta. That's the one thing I noticed. You said something about Texas Roadhouse, they brought up white black. They made it a white black thing. Why can't it be like a Mexican back there cooking your food? It probably was a Hispanic that brought the food out to you. Like I said before, I made a post. I only been to Texas Roadhouse once, and whenever I do want a steak, does not the Texas Roadhouse does not come to mind. I got a couple of places I go eat a steak. It's three spots. This this 5 minutes away from my apartment I can go to and get a nice steak, get nice service, all that. Those are the places that come to my mind. Or I either grill that steak myself outside right here on my grill if I want a steak. Texas Roadhouse is not something that come to my head. Now I noticed in the black community, Texas Roadhouse is like the new shit. You know what I'm saying? That's lit. We going to Texas Roadhouse. That's that lit shit in the black community and shit. It's kind of that's since since Red Lobster and shit like that. Papados, shit like that. Insatiable is my name. Chasing for the dollar, not the fame. I don't talk to nothing but the games. Y'all niggas ain't nothing but some lames. Yeah. We talking about the Texas Roadhouse, man, to catch you guys up to speed on what the topic is. But we all over the place like bird shit. But we talking about the Texas Roadhouse. Texas Roadhouse. And this is not at every Texas Roadhouse, guys. You can't take it out on every Texas Roadhouse. Yeah, I don't think anybody getting notifications anymore, man. I think people stopped getting notifications whenever I do a live months ago. But at the same time, I haven't really been posting too many videos or lives. So I'm pretty much kind of like out of the algorithm as far as, YouTube recommendation to watch. Uh, so whenever you get inconsistent on here, it's easy for you not to be, it's easy to be overlooked. Even you guys can get so used to not seeing me on here no more, you don't expect to see me on here, so you don't get on here. When I was going live every day, every night, it was easy for you guys to see me on here. Yeah, yeah, people. I was unaware about the Target situation one day. I had made a post about Target, me being funny one day. I said I went up in Target one day and I said it's not all that has anything to do with anything seasoning or black. I made a. I said Target's the last place you want to go shopping for if you try to make a Sunday dinner of soul food. And everybody was like, "Don't go to Target no more. That ain't for." fuck Target. I'm like, why everybody saying fuck Target? Then I got laced up on why everybody saying fuck Target. I'm like, okay. I said, I'm waiting to see the outcome of when one of these eyelash companies say some crazy shit. That's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on one of the eyelash, not even one of them. I want a few of them to say something about, say something offensive, and I want to see how some women gonna react to that shit. And by the way, guys, speaking of women, rest in peace, Dolly Parton, man. Dolly Parton, man, she passed away yesterday, man. Dolly Parton was a cool lady, man. From she had a cool demeanor. I don't know her like that to say she's cool, but rest in peace to Dolly Parton, man. She had part she died. Well, you know what? I don't eat Chinese food anyway, so they not gonna get my dollar no way. A fortune cookie was free. It's probably the only thing I probably got out of the Chinese restaurant is a fortune cookie. I don't eat their food, so they never got my dollar anyway. And I don't. I mean, the supply store I go to ain't by the Asian people. Yeah, Tim Carey died today too. Yeah, she was a down to earth. It's getting around that time, guys. We the people that we seen coming up in the 80s and 90s when I was like a kid and a teenager. Those people are old now, cause they was my age. You got to think about it. These people that we were looking up to, watching on TV, they were the I am now. I'm 48. Imagine 35 years go by. Shit, imagine how they old now. Yeah, the generation is definitely switching over. I gotta. Thanks for asking, Desi. I was just about to get into where I'm at in the place I'm at in life right now. I was just about to get to that, and just so happened you asked me how I've been doing. So, uh, I've been doing well. I started my new job about 2 months ago, and right about the same time, I started my new job. I met this new lady, and man, I've been getting acquainted over the last 2 months, talking every day, FaceTime or whatever. Uh, and that was another reason why I really haven't been on here as much. But she's not most of the reasons, for some of the reasons. But yeah, me and her been, we've been we liking each other really much. She's coming out here this weekend to Dallas. Uh, she moved back to Louisiana. She was living in Dallas, but she moved back. When I approached her, I thought she was still living in Dallas. When I had shot my kite to her, I thought she was still living in Dallas, and then she broke my heart and said she moved to Shreveport. But we still took the time to get to know each other and stay. We we, we stuck it through. Now here we go. 2 months later, she's coming to stay with me and hang out, and it's gonna be our first time being around each other in physical form. So yeah, she supposed to came out here 2 weeks ago, but some shit got in the way. Now she's here this weekend, and we gonna it's gonna be this is gonna determine if we really feeling each other. You know what I'm saying? Because as far as the conversations go on the phone and uh, the mental and spiritual part of the relationship is there, but the physicality fixing to take place now. How we gonna be? How, how we gonna stand being around each other? You know what I'm saying? Or what it go? Or whatever it can be. I hope everything is okay with you too as well. But yeah, I got somebody new that is in my life, and I sacrificed a lot. Well, I ain't gonna say a lot. I had to make some sacrifices for us to get to know each other because of the distance. We live in two different states. She's 2.5 hours away, and I was very adamant about getting at this lady that she wasn't without a long distance shit. She wasn't with the distance type of shit. And somehow, I kind of wore her in. But wanted she didn't care. The distance doesn't bother her. Hit that like button, guys. Oh, there you go, 85. I know you be in and out. You know what I'm saying? So like, I didn't know what part of the show you left, but glad to have you back. Y'all love that weather. The weather's good. Yeah, I kind of figured you was at work. I think Lisa has a new grandchild now, so she's in that fresh the grandmother stage, newborn, and she probably, she gotta put the Grammy attention on her. Yeah, yeah, everybody life, end up changing somewhere down the line. 2 months from now, it's gonna be some other shit. Somebody else it's gonna be new moderators. It's gonna be old moderators. Having to take them a break. And yeah, I do it. I took me a break off of here. Yeah, they do get all the attention. That nigga, his Charger, my neighbor, he has a Dodge Charger. That motherfucker sound like a tractor. That's why I walked outside. I walked to the window, man. I'm like, who the fuck that is out there in that truck? I walk outside, it's his shit. And it has a different sound every time. Like the way it sounded just now, it sounds different in any other time. And I can see, I got a window right there, kind of like, let me. Yeah, I hope everybody's doing okay though, man. The time. I haven't seen West Baltimore. Who else? I haven't seen West Baltimore in a while. done one. She hasn't been. What the hell? To a few people who ain't really been on in a while. I haven't really. I need to check my moderation my moderators list. They let me see who. That's why. That's how I know who ain't been on in a while. You know, because there's some people who I made moderators, and they never came back on. I made. They asked to be a moderator. I made them a moderator, and they haven't been back since. So I do need to get them out. I need to take them back off the moderator list because it's a waste of time. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. At 85. All right, that makes sense. Yeah, like I said, another. I had to take a week off YouTube also because I dropped my phone and I wasn't able to use my phone for a week because my screen was fucked up. And uh, so I went like a week. I wasn't able to hit the buttons or answer calls or whatever like that. So I punch with any of the icons. So I took a week off from there. I also had used like 2 weeks to, talk to the new lady. So I got out of here about 3 weeks. Uh, but I've been on my live on my tablet, which the video quality is not that good, but it's content. I mean, it keeps me in the mix. Keep me in my motion. Money Trader Go. Well, you know what? I was like, she's coming to town this weekend, man. She's gonna be with me all weekend. I really just been getting acquainted with her through the phone. Like we FaceTime each other, we talk. Uh, Also, my scheduling at work, I get off a certain time. That's why I've been able to go live in the daytime and midday because it's not like my last job when I'm gone all day. At this job right here, I'm pretty much here at the house half of the day or all day. So you never know when I'm gonna go live. What to do, Montre to go? But I have been, getting very acquainted with the new lady. Uh, she's cool. We really like each other. You know what I'm saying? She good. Like I said, she get here tomorrow night, and she probably roll out Monday. Who knows? Ryan Cox in the building. What's happening, my guy? Cuddy, my ex is truly unwell, and I can't take it anymore. She's a fucking true head case. I just need encouragement. No joke. Uh, that's some deep shit right there, Ryan, man. I know you ain't playing with me though, man. Even if you are playing with me though, I still will react to that topic, man, because this is your this is the mothers of your kids, right? Or your kid, right? It's shit. Sometimes you gotta just cut all ties with people, man, and just love them from a distance. You gotta cut ties with them, man, cause cause long as you got ties with this person, right? You're gonna be affected. You're gonna be mad. You're gonna be feeling the way you're feeling right now, and it's gonna affect you. So until you cut ties with this person, you're gonna always have some type of feeling that's not good. So, uh, I mean, I know it's gonna be hard to cut ties with her because of the kids' sake, but like some people, I don't know what type of deep end she's on. Is it drugs or or whatever the case may be? But I will say this: if it's drugs, man, in those cases, it takes for those people, man, to just crash rock bottom for them to get themselves back on their feet. It's once because it's nothing you can do to make them better as a person. Because that drug or whatever they are or whatever, I don't know if that's the case. It has more control of them than anything. They can tell you that they can be cool and clean for a day or two, but they're gonna get right back out there in the streets. Someone like that has to go to. They need help. As long as she's in her situation or whatever she got going on, it's gonna affect you and the boys, man. It's gonna affect y'all. But we were talking about that Texas Roadhouse situation. Do you guys have a Texas Roadhouse on the West Coast? Is Texas Roadhouse a down south thing? I know it's one in Louisiana. I know they got them in Louisiana. Pretty sure they have them in Oklahoma. They all over Texas. So you'll think with the name Texas Roadhouse, they have a Texas Roadhouse in fucking every fucking county. In Statable, where you live at in Statable? I forgot. And there's some real shit right there, Ryan, man. Don't expect that much, man. Oh yeah, don't expect too much, man. Because if you expect too much, you're gonna hurt much. Alabama, yeah, I think yeah, I'm pretty sure they all over the South there. It got to be a southern thing. I keep forgetting where everybody. Only people who I know where they really from is 85 Cut, West Baltimore. I think Tammy said she in H-Town but stay in San Diego. Strundy ain't really told me her location. Lisa live in Minneapolis. Montreal to go live in Jacksonville. I got tons of it, but I live in Texas though, so I mean I'm from Louisiana. I live in Texas, man. They got Mexican joints everywhere, man. We right here by Mexico too now, so. But yeah, man, but the South is, the Midwest and the South is known for barbecuing. But it's a black. I think it's a community thing. Black people like to barbecue, or grill. And Texas Roadhouse is more, they got steaks and all type of shit, seafood, all that. But I think it's some hood shit. Like I like when I'm always out there grilling, right? And my neighbors, they always say, you always barbecuing. And I had to break it down to them. I said, just because I'm using my grill doesn't mean I'm barbecuing. I said, y'all got it all mixed up. Just because the grill out doesn't mean I'm barbecuing. I can have some fish on the grill. I got some burgers on the grill. I got some chicken on the grill. I got some steaks on the grill. It's only called barbecuing because you putting barbecue sauce on the food. And you're eating barbecue sides. No, I'm not barbecuing, I'm just grilling. I like my food off the grill opposed to the stove top. When I cook my burgers on the stove top, they don't taste like the burgers come off the grill. Same thing with the ribeyes. Same thing with if I like fried chicken, but I've been baking my chicken and grilling my chicken throughout the years the most. When it gets a little colder, I might start back baking my chicken. But y'all know me. I'm that type of motherfucker that I grill in the motherfucking snow. It could be snowing outside, I'm gonna have that grill out there. It could be drizzling outside, I can be grilling out there. I don't let that shit slow down the grill. Actually, the food cooks better when it's in the grill when the weather's cooler anyway. The food cooks better when it's in the grill when it's cooler weather anyway. Like when it's drizzling outside, raining, and the little raindrops hitting the top of the grill and shit, it's slow cooking the meat. Makes it more smoky. Yeah. Daisy, you hear me? Yeah, hey, the grill is just more, it tastes better. Uh, Besides, I don't gotta use my electricity as much. The electricity and shit, you gotta use your stove and shit, the grill and, you make your stove top all dirty and shit, all that shit like that. Oh shit. I fried some chicken about 2 weeks ago. I haven't fried chicken in probably a year. It's not too often that I fry chicken. Yeah, grill hot dogs, burgers. I'm my I if I'm craving hot dogs, I put them bitches on the grill. Whether I don't care if it's four links. I might waste a half a thing of charcoal to cook 4 links. So I like it off the grill. Man, but yeah, I gotta get back on this shit, man. I gotta get back on this my channel, man. I've been. Sometimes we gotta, like I said, you just can't get on. Like I tell you guys, I don't like forcing content. I don't like getting on here talking about topics and shit just to talk about it because everybody else talking about it. Sometimes I don't talk about shit because the topic is already oversaturated. Everybody else talking about it. So I said I'm gonna get out. I don't want to talk about it because everybody's saying the same thing anyway, and it's enough channels out there. I'm it ain't gonna if I'm not the first one to bring it out, ain't no sense talking about it. But I didn't want to be forcing myself to do videos. And sometimes I gotta take a break. Sometimes I gotta be in the right mind to talk to you guys the right way, and whatever the case. I gotta have the energy. Uh, I gotta have the details of what I'm talking about. And then sometimes another reason too though, like I have company over here, right? My homeboys I'm gonna scoot through every now and then, and I don't really like doing content with my people when I got company over here. Like when I can see it with somebody over here, they just watch me do it because they already over here, and I do it. But once I start my show, I don't I don't want to be disturbed. I don't like doing my show with my boys from over here, or with certain people over here anyway because it can be a distraction to my content. Beef hot dogs. If my homeboys, most of them, they don't get this YouTube thing, or how this shit works or whatever. I mean, they know about it because they watch YouTube, but they don't. As far as the person that's doing videos, they don't they don't catch it. Texas Roadhouse. Can, can anybody name some other things that they, as an individual, stop dealing with because of service or a situation that occurred? I can actually say it's not a place that I said, man, I ain't never going back there no more. I take that back. I take that back. Yes, it is. There's a place I said I'd never go back to it, and I made it known and verbal. I put it out there on Facebook. I tagged the name of the place, and I kept on talking about it. And every time somebody bring up that place to me, I let it as well. So it's only one place that I ever in my life said I'm not going back to that place. So yeah, yeah, I'm looking forward to a nice weekend too, guys. Like I was saying earlier, looking forward to a good weekend. Well, we at chat. Montreal to go tapped up in that bit for a minute and left. It'd be nice to see Strundy on here. Lisa don't want to tell me. Okay, I'm just saying with you, man. Like this is where and this is what I say. This is the part of the show where the trolls come in at, because the moderators are really not talking that much. Nobody's not asking questions. So that's when this is when I be wanting trolls. Cause they keep the chat line, they keep the content going because they gonna throw questions out there. They gonna throw out shit that just give me some shit to say. And Ryan Cox here. I'm pretty sure 85 is here. Desi, and Sadable and Ryan are here because it says four people that's on here. So unless one of y'all logged off already. Football season, guys. Yeah, like I was saying, there's times I gotta be in good spirit though to get y'all some content or even come on here to talk to you guys. When I say good spirit, I mean I gotta have energy. My energy gotta be good, whether physically or mentally. It has to be good. Like I can't come on here already irritated and mad and sloppy because I'm gonna give you that type of show. I can't be sleep either. Y'all see me a couple times I did shows, man. I'm 30 minutes into the show and I gotta lay it down, man, because I've been pushing myself too hard. Did I take my supplements today, OG? I ain't got to that part of my life yet, the Dano season. I'm trying to text my ex and ask her to transport our son. Damn. She live point 35 miles from the school. I live 27 miles. Damn. Nah, it's all good, man. I ain't tripping off you asked me did I take my supplements today. I mean, I think people should take supplements or vitamins, no matter how old you are. I mean, you don't need to be taking no goddamn substance. All them bad drugs is gonna affect you in your mind. Yeah, that's some crazy shit right there. Your ex-wife, she lives 0.35 miles from the school. You live 27 miles from the school, but she rather you take him to school. Yeah, that's some wild shit right there. Oh yeah. Yeah, Ryan, man, that's a different type of. And let me, I gotta. So remind me how old your kids are again. Cause I will say this though, through my experience, you don't really start getting in when you in the when the mother when the mother and father splits up, right? When the kids are like young, like 2, 3, 4 years old, it doesn't become to until when the kid is about 12, 13, where you and the mom start seeing eye to eye on shit, and y'all get cool with each other. At least I can say this from my experience, because I got 3 kids by 3 different ladies, and each one of our relationships, we broke up before right when the child, well, my oldest and my youngest, I broke up with their mom when they was probably what, 4 or 5. My oldest child, me and her mom, we split up after she was 3 years old. Me and my son, mom, we split up after he was 4. He's 10 now. My oldest, she's 20, about to be 21. Ryder's about to be 11. Now my 15-year-old, me and her mom, we split up like shit. She was about 2 years old. She was about 2, and we always been good and respected, but like now, things ain't really just been icy. You know what I'm saying? And and I say up until about when each one of my kids became a certain age, that's when, like me and my son, mom, he's 10. We get along now better than we did when he was 2, 3, 1, 4, 5. Now that he's about to be 11, we get along with each other real well. My daughter is about to be 21. Me and her mom, we've been getting along with each other for a long time. You know, I think shit been what, since 2012, 2000. We have our back ends, you know, but as far as you know, we don't do no shit. We don't be there ain't no spite behind the shit no more. And my middle child, her mom, we've been icy, man, for a while as well. So with your kids, I don't know how old they are, and I don't know how y'all situation is though. But I know in my case, I know when as the kids got older, that's when the mother and father end up becoming more cool with one another, and and the kid and the child always end up asking, why y'all won't get back together? But you can't put that puzzle back together no more. It's already been broken, and kids don't understand that. 3 and 5, see, yeah. So it's gonna be around when your 5 year old, by the time he's 13, and the 3 year old 11. That's when the mom and you probably be on some balance shit. Y'all have it all balanced out right, where you don't have to worry about all the going back and forth with each other and all that. Uh, like I said, it's different for everybody though. What do you do with Indian Monster? It's different for everybody though. Like I'm gonna talk about my situation, and uh, I will say that there are more goods. There are more things that went on good in the relationships with my kids' mother than bad. It's just the bad part just outweighs the goods. Oh yeah, Corey. Hey, I guess I guess I'm fortunate then, cause I've been bragging about my kids' mothers. Like I don't call my kids' mothers baby mamas, cause they not baby mamas. I'm not no baby daddy. They don't call me the baby daddy. But my kids' mothers, I don't say they're my baby mamas, cause they not baby mamas. These women they not ratchet women. These are women that got their life together. They live in nice careers, nice houses, and shit like that. Got their life together. Uh, uh, but yeah, I've been bragging about the mother of my kids for years, man. I mean, when I was locked up in prison, right? And my oldest daughter mom and my other daughter mom came to visit me in the penitentiary. And when I went back to the dorm, inmates was asking me, man, when I went back to the day room, they were like, man, them little sisters. And I'm like, nah, man, they're my kids' mothers. And they said, both of them? I said, yeah, my two daughters, man, they both their mothers. They were like, how the hell you get to get along and get, see now, I got smart, intelligent ladies that mothers of my kids. When I got locked up, right, my 15-year-old was about to be born. When I was gone though, those two women had came together and uh, and raised them two sisters together. That way they'll know each other. Cause daddy wasn't there to bring the bond together, so they got to do it, and they became good friends. I came out of jail, they best friends, and then I ended up meeting my son's mom a couple years later. And then I got him coming in the world. They had to become friends with her. So me personally, I choose my women, and even to this day, I choose the women I deal with based off if my kids' mother gonna like them. If my kids' their mother gonna like this woman, or my kids gonna like this woman. So I'm real wise on the women I pick because I know them three ladies that got my back, them three women that got my back, right? There's a new lady in the bunch. It's gonna probably be around their kids sometime. They gonna be looking. I gotta make sure they gonna be impressed too, just as well. I'm just fucking. You just joking good. Yeah, I think I know two of your kids' mothers, man. Uh, and I know they good women. I'm already knowing that. You made some good choices too in your life. I mean, like I tell everybody all the time. I say I'm glad that the women who I got pregnant at the time I was 28 when I became a father. Most of my homeboys and homegirls, they was already they got pregnant in high school, fresh out of high school, 21, 22. Here I am, 28, just not making no having a baby. And I'm thinking about all the women that I was with before that. Shreveport, Philadelphia, New Jersey, wherever. When I first came to Dallas, them chicks I was fucking with, not saying they were bad chicks, but the ones I end up getting pregnant, right? Them the right women. I'm fortunate for having those women, the ones that carry my seed, because I look back at the other ones, I'm like, damn, if it was a fifth, we all be drunk. But yeah, man, yeah. I don't take nothing away from them women. I don't have nothing bad to say about. Like you don't never. And really, I ain't never heard. Well, my homeboys who I be around, me and my homies, cause we men of age, and all of us got kids, and they grown now. I don't think any of us besides me have like young kids. But I never even heard my homeboys talk bad about their kids' mothers or got something bad. Now, 20 years ago, I probably used to hear that shit. But now, as men in our 40s, I never hear them talk bad shit about their kids' mothers. You know, I be sitting around people and and I hear them bash they kids' daddy or the dad bash the kid's mother to strangers. And I be like shaking my head like, yeah, I'm a fortunate nigga. Very fortunate. By the way, man, welcome to the Kickback Network, man. Y'all ain't hit that subscribe button, man, that like button, man. Y'all do that shit, man. It's the Kickback Network. Y'all know y'all boycotted Jay. Broadcasting live out of Dallas, Texas, aka Dollars Text Us. So, yeah, man, the dollars do tax us, y'all, around here. I just got to get back in the groove with that and give me y'all coming over here. Y'all not really expecting me to be on here as much. I'm glad the ones that scooped up on here today, y'all scooped up on here. Cause like y'all said, y'all not getting notifications. Y'all ain't getting told that I'm going live or whatever the case may be. Y'all ain't getting told that. Y'all doing what I do. I be on YouTube, but I just be scrolling down the little cast they got up there, and we pop up there. If you somebody I like, I click on it. Well, I been on here an hour and 30 minutes. How long have I been on here? Apparently, they said game this. I listened to the album about 6 times already, probably seven. Uh, they say he did Dre, Dr. Dre, K. Dot, and somebody else. But I think the disc kind of went over my head though, because I ain't really catch. The shit was sounding so good, I wasn't even looking for no disc. And I know they said that he dissed a couple people on the album, but I was just I was grooving to the music so much, the disc went over my head. But I also watched his interview on Big Boy TV on YouTube where they brought up K. Dot, but I missed on what he said about K. Dot and what he was exposing out there because me and one of the homies who was kind of like over talking over the TV. We really weren't paying attention. So yeah, I might need to but that game album go hard though, man. Just in case with my hip hop heads, y'all like that rap music, man. I mean, I like that album, man. That's a classical album, man. That shit right there gonna go down in history as classical. He got shit on there for the women. Of course, he banging on there real hard. You know, that shit slapping. It's an album, like I said, I played at least 7 times since Friday. I played that album 7 times. I've listened to it every day at least once. Today I might not listen to it because I like to, say it's some other albums out there that came out that I need to get on. You know, I know every Friday or every Thursday night at 12 a.m. a new album comes out. So uh, I try to be checking for the new shit all the time. Like I checked out the last albums I really got on with Rick Ross, Juvenile. Who else I fucking fuck? I fuck with some other people too, man. Some people y'all probably don't even probably fuck with, but yeah, for like y'all know about. Oh yeah, I be tapped in on that West Coast shit. a lot, you know what I'm saying, from the content creators to the rap music getting put out, the game culture, all that shit. I be watching little vlogs and I know who's into it with who and it's full hearted, but yeah, it's a good album though, man. Like I said, I might play it again. Uh, I'm just trying to check for the new shit, you know. I know Jay Z will probably be dropping some new shit this this year. I wouldn't be surprised if 50 Cent come out with an album. Hey, say, hey, Corey, you notice cuz Swamp Stores ain't been putting out no videos out. Cuz been exposed. They finally seen who the nigga is behind the Swamp Store. And the dude that do the report cards. The nigga that had the dude that do swamp things or stories, he finally got exposed. Yeah, that's why he ain't been really loading no new shit up. Cuz got exposed. I'm like, who the hell this dude is that knew all this information about all this shit? Yeah, he had the dude that do the gang banging report cards and the dude that do swamp stories. You never see their face, but they got all the information about everything. And why I say, man, once you do content, when you want to do content, man, once you show your face, nigga, you gotta watch what you say and how you saying it because you taking a chance of losing friends on here, becoming a villain, anything. So you gotta watch what you say. Why you gotta be mindful of what you say and how you say things, man, because everybody ain't gonna understand and get or try to understand what you're saying, especially when they carrying off emotions. So uh, it's plenty of times I've done some content and people they got whatever they got out of what I was saying was totally different what I was saying. I had at times I did certain shows and reaction shows and I wake up in the morning I got missed inbox messages off Instagram or Facebook, or if they got my phone number, they probably called me. I got all type. Sometimes there was a time I had to wake up, the motherfucker mad at me about a video I did or some shit I said in the video. Which I wasn't lying about it, you know. And I be telling people, I said, y'all be getting mad about the shit I be reporting. I said, there's so much shit I got in my fucking goddamn inboxes that I never reported or talked about or gave my perspective or put out about it. I said, people send me shit, well, they still don't send me shit, or they still do, some people. But for a long time, there was a time people send me shit to talk about. Whether it was in rural, Texas, Shreveport, they gave me to talk about it. But it's so much shit that I said, nah, I ain't talking about that shit. I ain't gonna fuck with that topic. Yeah, yeah, they be talking about some real shit, man. They can take like they actually talk about who did the killing and all that shit. Uh, Tony pulled up on Remy, pow, 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 shots fired, boom, dead. 2 weeks later, pow, pow, found dead. I'm like, how the hell did this nigga know this shit? Uh, but yeah, man, you gotta watch what you say. It's like I've interviewed people, and the people who I interviewed, they probably went at somebody's head on my show, but the person who had it went at ended up calling me, trying to check me behind the shit. Like I know other situations now. There's times I try to condemn some shit when somebody getting on somebody, speaking on somebody because it like let's say about it's two homies, right? There's a homeboy of mine, and I got a homeboy I'm interviewing, and he talking shit about another homeboy. I try to condemn the situation that way. Don't let it out. That's hood business. But I also tell people this shit right here, and I've been telling them. If somebody come on my show and call your name out and come at you, you have every right to come on my show and defend yourself and get back at them. That's just how I go because my shit ain't scripted. I don't know who's gonna say what about what or who, and wherever it goes, it goes. So, but somehow I end up. I always got the back end of the stick. Corey seen me do it. I mean, like I had one of my homeboys. Uh, we on the show talking about something. I made a little clip of it, and he called out somebody's name. And like he said he want to put hands on him. He said he want to catch a fade. He telling me he want to catch a fade with this dude, and I'm like, and like me, I ain't instigating the situation or nothing. But the next day I get a call, you know, this, that, and the other, and all that. But just, what it is, if I wouldn't got no views off the shit, nigga wouldn't got mad. But the fact that the numbers look good on that motherfucker, nigga got mad at the shit. So, like I said, there's a lot of shit that people send me or done send me that I don't even touch on the topic because I'm not subscribed to that type of energy, or I don't feel like fucking with it. You know, I ain't trying to burn no bridges, man. I'm trying to, I'm trying to build some buildings. I'm trying to build with people. I ain't trying to burn no bridges, man. I'm trying to build with people. Like sometimes, you could be attacking somebody that you might be a good source for you to have, you know, in the future or whatever you're trying to do. So I learned like some shit I just stay away from. Now, if I do speak on a topic that it has to pertain to a certain person, I have to go about a certain way that way it won't feel like I'm on their head. Jerry. Yeah, Corey, that's what I be trying to be on, okay, man. I be trying to, where I been, man. I been chilling, man. I been like, I take like a 3-week vacation, man, and that 3-week vacation, man, pretty much fucked me in the algorithm on YouTube. Uh, I'm paying for it right now, me not doing lives and shit, being consistent like I supposed to be. I'm paying for it right now. I looked at my YouTube studio and my analytics. My numbers are down. My as far as my analytics, everything is down. Watch hours, views, subscribing, all that shit went down, man, because I took them days and weeks off. Never again. Yeah, man, I got a new lady, man. I got a, I got a new lady, man, that I'm involved with. There you go, Sunday. I was wondering where you was, girl. I was wondering like damn Sunday shit. I was like, she gonna miss me again on here. But yeah, like I told you guys, I said, yeah, nah, she don't got me stressed, man. We just met each other, so we've been getting to know each other over the last 2 months. She's coming out this weekend, so she lives in Louisiana in Shreveport. She used to live out here. So yeah, I got me a lady now, man. Nobody don't know yet. People don't even see me on Facebook that much no more. So I've been kind of like distracted a little bit, but I used that. I did that. I told you guys I'm gonna take a little break on her to get to know this lady. But she told me I need to get back on my shit though. You right, Jerry. Don't let her. She ain't heard it, man. She told me to get back on my shit. She said, "Well, you need to get back to your show now. You need to get back to your show." Cause she said, "I told you. She said, how you gonna be able to balance this distant relationship, doing your show, being at work, the kids come over?" You know, I said, "Trust me, I can do it." And this is my way of proving to her I can do it. So I got to get back to the show. I just gotta do it whenever I can, whether it's daytime or nighttime. They go, Lisa. Appreciate that, Jared. Hey, Lisa. Lisa Lou said Sunday said she made me shine. Well, appreciate that, Sunday. Appreciate that. Yeah, hey, Corey, my homeboy, we from the same neighborhood, same area. So yeah, he know he probably noticed I ain't been on here that much or been on Facebook that much, and I think it's probably I think the Facebook world about to see this weekend that oh damn, it's the new lady now. She gonna be taking them pictures and shit. And she gonna be posting, and she's from Shreveport too though. So they gonna open a lot of eyes and ears, when they see who she is, and they gonna be like, damn. But I like her a lot, man. She good people, man. She ex-military. She works in a hospital. She's in the medical field. She does X-ray and this shit, radiology. She a cool lady. Good to see you there, Lisa, my sis. Yeah, I got a home cooked meal. Yeah, man, yeah. She And here's the good part about it, right? Cause y'all know me, I'm 48, right? And I've been getting it with 28-year-olds and 30-year-olds and 35-year-olds and 27-year-olds. I've been fucking with them for a long time lately, cause I look young, I guess to them. And then I got a woman that's 43 years old. Yeah, at least I kind of figured you were doing your grandmama thing. Yeah, she's straight from the port, man. Yeah, she's a cool lady, man. She been outside the country, man, and she been around. She's a diff, you know, I, she was in San Diego. She moved to Dallas, stayed in Dallas for 4 or 5 years, and then she moved back to Shreveport like a year ago. And I still I shot at her. Bullet went through the bulletproof vest and got her. You know what I'm saying? I hit her with the keeper stick by the goalless. Lord of the Rings, that keeper, bow and arrow, went right through the bulletproof vest. Got her, yeah. Yeah. They gonna be, he got him a black girl this time, y'all. They're gonna be like, y'all cut it out, cuz. Y'all cut it out, kid. Gotta show her this should go right there, my baby. That should go right there, y'all. You got it, y'all got. I gotta put it out there, guys. That should go right there. Let y'all get a little look at her. Let y'all get a little look at her. Yeah. Let y'all see what I'm. Let y'all see what I'm working with. God. I call it shortcake. Ah, shit. Hell yeah. Wait, she be here Thursday night. Tomorrow night she'll be here. She get out work at 8 and she driving straight from Bossier City or where her job at. The Saints and Cowboys play Friday night. I was gonna go to the game, but I told her I don't feel like getting out. So she gonna go to the game with her cousin them, and then she gonna come back here. But she be here Thursday night, and she gonna leave Monday. So yeah, that's our new thing right there, y'all. That's what uh, I'm serious, y'all. I'm serious about this. Y'all gonna see some pictures. Y'all gonna see me on because she gonna make sure that she gonna make sure that it's verified through Facebook. Why y'all laughing? Yeah, you ain't Corey. I showed it once here. Shit, the Saints. Cause now, shit, guess what? She a 49er fan too. See, my girl, she a 49er fan just like me. She just is going there to represent the Saints, going against the Cowboys because she don't like the Cowboys. But my girl, she a Niner fan too now. She got the 49er skirt, all that shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be talking shit together. Sure, okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm talking about, yeah, she a Niner fan. Yep. She a Niner fan just like me. Straight from Shreveport. Your girl had them Cabros. And by the way, man, speaking of football, y'all know my son Ryder. He just started doing his first year in tackle football. They played last Saturday. Uh, he had 3 tackles, but they lost 21-0. And because they didn't throw no pass and play, they didn't throw the ball, they ran it, and the team stopped them. My son plays receiver. I guess the quarterback couldn't give him the ball. So that's another thing. Y'all been beat. Oh, you see him on Facebook, Lisa? Yeah. Oh, little writer. Yeah, he wanted number 1 and number 18 because he loved Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson. Yeah, it's gonna be lovely, man. Matter of fact, what made me spot the girl, the lady who I'm talking to, my lady, who was doing football season last. Now I've been noticing her through Facebook, right? And I thought I knew she was living out here in Dallas, right around here by me. So I always thought I, but I noticed she was a 49er fan because she had the 49er skirt on, and that would make me like even more. And so I mean to shoot it at her then, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna leave her. But by the time I shot it at her, she had already moved from Dallas and moved back to Shreveport. But anyway, we'll look at things now though. Oh yeah, we take football serious around here. Cat face enthusiast. Let me say I see you $100 if I smoke. For real though, cat face, man. Cat face, cat face. Boy, hold up, let me see some. He said his name cat face. Nigga, you got boy like a pie face, nigga. Fuck wrong. Get your ass on somewhere. Get your ass. Oh shit, boy. Oh damn. Let me be quiet. Let me shut out, man, for you two get mad at me. Appreciate you, that Sunday, baby. Hell yeah, man. Oh yeah. IP man, face hair, nigga. Get your IP man, look at that on. Shit. Kevin Durant, is that you? Is that you, Kevin? Man, if you don't hoop. Oh yeah, Lisa, the topic, man. Just keep just let me speed y'all up. My bad, my bad. Uh, Back to the real. The topic, man. We talking about the Roadhouse situation. Uh, the black people boycotting, Roadhouse. Every last one of them in the world behind one Roadhouse. They probably had Mexican cooks and cooking the food. But here's the question: is are black people? Are we gonna boycott everything before it's over with? Before it's over with, we're gonna be boycotted everything. I'm waiting till the motherfucking eyelash company. I'm waiting on them to say some crazy shit. I'm looking for that reaction. I got popcorn for that. It's all good. Yeah, we on here. So my thing is though, like you can't, like if the Chevron up the street from me do some foul ass shit, I'm not gonna not fuck with every other Chevron in America just because that one Chevron did something. That's that Chevron's fault, and better yet, that's the employee of that Chevron. It's all on them. So the employee that did something to the people food or whatever, uh, they should be on them, not the company itself. They should be on the employee. They should either get arrested, do something. You can't blame the company for what the employee did. It's not like the owner did that shit. I got a bunch of Morocco homeboys. So what happened? So Lisa, this is what happened. It's a Facebook page going on right now where servers are talking about that a Texas Roadhouse, I don't know what location it was in, has been spitting in the black customers' food. It came out. The news came out a couple of days ago. Like now, it's just what everybody talking about right now on Facebook and TikTok, whatever else they got out there. So that's been the story of the last 3 days. Of they said Texas Roadhouse is treating their black customers wrong by putting shit in their food. Keep in mind though, if you in Texas, right, majority of the cooks that's cooking your food in any restaurant you go to are Mexicans or Hispanics. If you in Texas, if you in Shreveport or Louisiana, most of those people that's in your kitchen are black. And I'm pretty sure it's like that in every other state, man, because Hispanics are pretty much becoming the majority, and they take the lesser job or the lesser paid job, which I ain't gonna say it's a lesser paid job, but see, it's only one location that did it though, Lisa. It's not saying all the locations done it. It's a particular location that did it because apparently I guess the guests that come up in there kind of get on their nerves, and I'm just looking for playing devil's advocate. And they got mad and wanted to do something bad to their food. The fact that it probably was a white server that delivered to the black people, they made it a white black thing. Now they saying the server did it because the cooks is no way in well in hell the cooks know if they're preparing a meal for a black person or a white person. So it's not like the cooks back there like, oh, this is for a black person. It's not like they know that. So I don't know how they came up with the narrative of that they've been doing it to every black customer at that location. I don't know how they came up with that, but I do know it can't be going on at every location. I've been in the restaurant industry for 35 years. I've never seen nobody tamper with anybody's food. No matter how mad a guest has made me, I have never seen nobody, I ain't never fuck with nobody's food. I never seen nobody even joke about putting nothing in nobody's food. It don't even be that type of language. Our language be like, we want to put our hands on them. Like we so mad at the guests in the restaurant, fuck their food, we want to fight them. Like I love to see them outside of work. That's how we be. It never got to a point where I want to put something in somebody's food. All right, Decor. But I can actually tell you guys, I'm in the restaurant here. I've never seen nobody food get like we don't fuck with y'all food. I mean, like we don't. I don't see other people do it. At least where I work at anyway. I work in nice ass restaurants and I worked at TGI Fridays. I worked at all kind of places in my life, man. And I never seen nobody fuck with nobody food from the cooks to the server, bartender, whoever. Nobody never fuck with nobody food. If a guest, if I'm that pissed off at a guest, I want to see that guest outside. Fuck their food. I ain't never seen that shit happen. Now in a drive-through restaurant, fast food restaurant, some shit like that, Wendy's, Burger King out, yeah, I can see that happening. I can see them probably doing some shit like that. But for a dining in restaurant, like the places I work at, I ain't never seen that shit happen. I don't. But like I was saying earlier, guys, if I want a ribeye anywhere or a steak, I'm either gonna go to Kenny's Woodfire Grill, my favorite restaurant around the corner, or I'm gonna grill that bitch myself. That's what I always said. I said, I only went to Texas Roadhouse one time. There was my brother and my son took me and my son on Father's Day. We all went together. It was 2024 on Father's Day we had one, and maybe it was 2024, and that's what the only time I went. And and if it wasn't for that, I probably still haven't would have been. To this day, I've been like, damn, I can't boycott it because I never been. Mm. We still talking about the same shit, the Roadhouse shit though. But we all over the place like bird shit. We still talking about the Texas Roadhouse deal, man. That's been the topic at hand for the last 2 days. I decided I was gonna talk about it because it kept on coming across my timeline on Facebook, and I didn't know if there was a calling for me to talk about it, or a way to get set up to get into it with them people in the comments on Facebook and be going back and forth with these motherfuckers that live 500, 600 miles away from me or thousands of miles away from me that I never see. So I said, let me just do a content on YouTube and see where everybody heads at. And hopefully I was gonna see a couple of people. I'm glad to see the people who I seen today. I was looking forward to seeing Lisa and Sunday and a couple of moderators who haven't been on here in a while. I know I ain't been on here in a while though, but this is my way of saying I'm back, guys. I'm back. I got me a new lady now. I got to know how to keep this shit balanced. She is gonna be here this weekend. All eyes on me and her. All eyes on her from me, and all eyes on me from her. Hell yeah. My boy just said okay. Yeah, I just seen the notification just popped up. He just sent it to me. Let me check out what's going on. Yeah, man. Yeah. I need me another beer now, y'all. Y'all can I need another belt. I'm out of there, y'all. I'm out. I'm out of there. Yeah, we got football coming back up, guys. Like I said about that, we got football. Um, ain't no need to talk about the Keefe D thing. You guys ain't really tapped in on that shit like talking about it. And most of you guys are not hip hop enough to talk about the game album. Y'all don't listen to rap music like that, so there's gonna have to be another topic when my rap heads get on here. When them like with the rap heads on here. I just read about the Ticket Road House thing. It looks like maybe the food tampering thing is not true, or maybe it is. Anybody know for sure? I think it's some shit. I think it's some bullshit going on, man. Yeah, Dolly Partner died too, man. Rest in peace, Dolly Partner, man. Uh, like she the first, like for a long time, Dolly Partner was known. She was the mascot for women with big tits. Like she was the mascot for women with big tits. Dolly Partner. And it's like I'm talking about this when I was young. Like I'm probably not in the, I'm probably about 10 years old and I knew she had some big ass tits. Okay. Keep it D&D to implicate Diddy solely. So Ryan Cox, you been watching the Keep It D case? Yeah, I've been watching the trial too, man. I watched the first 5 days. I pretty much watched the testimonies. Um, oh, I pretty much just watched the testimonies of each one. Now I haven't watched any. Well, I watched Edie Amin from the Outlaws, one of Tupac's friends from the Outlaws. Edie Amin, he took a stand yesterday, so I seen his. Uh, yeah, rest in peace, darling. Rest in peace. My bad, y'all. We in the chat. I thought you been subbed a long time ago. I thought you subbed a long time ago, man. Hold up, I got a lot of. Here's the thing. The thing, the tripped out part about the KPD situation, they not even doing. The justice not even for Tupac. It's for the politicians in the police department. They could have been solved this case a long time ago. Uh, why they talk? Why does this case is a big matter 30 years later? It's to benefit the police department and the politicians. Kiva D been put himself in jail. I mean, right here is not gonna make his sentence lighter, whatever. Matter of fact, it's leaking out more shit that never came out. To all you blacks in here, keep this in mind. Hope you enjoy your meal next time you eat out. There is a Facebook group that I'm part of, and it is for the white servers. It's for white servers. We have come up with a plan. When a table of black diners come in and places their order, we walk back to the kitchen to get your food when ready. There's always a blind spot in the kitchen, and we are licking our fingers and touching your food. If it happens to be a Texas Roadhouse or Logan's, those rolls are full of white saliva. Some of the cooks are on this too. Things are playing. They are. Believe me, this has been going on since y'all started this nonsense with Carmelo, the Candy Bar, Anthony Rapp. Oh damn! By the way, the group has over 400 members. Enjoy y'all food. Damn. See now, there could be some shit that's kind of troll people. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I can see the guy. They they, they can be trolling you guys. And now keep in mind, this is at a specific location. This is not at our row houses. Yeah, I think this shit trolling, man. They trolling. He be trolling on here, cuz. Lisa, y'all know I'm a cooking motherfucker. And by the way, shit, K3, my boy right here, K3, he has his own business. He's a chef. He does catering. My boy K3 is a bum ass cook. He can cook everything. He has his own business called Coach's Kitchen. So y'all check him whenever y'all in Shreveport, Louisiana. Hit my boy up, man. He got you on deck. Uh, but yeah, my homeboy, he's a chef. He does catering. K3, just throw that out there. They be talking about food and people who cook. And where you get your food at. I don't know none of these people right here. Yeah, man. Ah, my boy. Oh, my, hold on right quick. I'm just catching up on notifications and shit on here, man. You better know it. Same here. I was posting stuff like Charles did it with Tupac murder and nobody listen. I hope if Philly see this, whoever see. Isn't Tupac mom, she passed away now. I think Afeni Shakir passed away some years ago. That's why I say this justice doesn't do anybody no justice for anybody. It's for the politics. And you heard my boy say, let them know Cuddy sent you. And I got your Northside discount. You better know it. Now I just put my blunt out. I ran out of cigars. I gotta get me another beer and another cigarette, some more cigarette load. I ran out of cigars. Before when I hit play, I realized I only had one beer, and I rolled up my only cigar that I had. Y'all know I would have been opened up another beer by now and rolled up another blunt by now. Yeah, yeah, sister been there every day. You got people making posts. Like you got see people making posts like this, right? And saying shit like this. I've been hearing shit about Dirt Trial. I ain't really got into that one yet. Also, the Yellow Beezy Mo 3 trial, that's been going on as well. There's so much shit going on, man. Like I said, I've been a little tapped in with this new lady of mine, right? And I've been so out of bounds. Like whenever I do be checking out shit, I catch a little glimpse of it. And then I move around and get to something else. Like I know, like I have my TV on YouTube, right, and I have my laptop on some other shit, and I be really out the loop sometimes though. But I try to catch some information as much as I can, and that way when I start talking about the shit, you know, I have some information. I get the Tupac. That's true story there. That's true story right there. True story. Yeah, man. They just picked the jurors for Yellow Beezy's trial the other day. Here's the thing about it though, the rewind you on that, Tupac shouldn't even Tupac should have even got into that though. That was gang banging business. Tupac won the gang banging. He was a rap artist. He shouldn't have got into that shit. Uh, Now I do know Orlando Anderson was a reputable gang banging guy to L.A. And there's no way he was going back to L.A. with the marks on his hand of being beat up and stumped out by a rapper. But he's a gang banger, you know. I'm pretty sure Orlando Anderson would have handled Tupac without the gun. But you ain't finna embarrass me and jump on me like you did and think it's finna be awesome. It's a gang banging mentality. You know how gang bangers think. Uh, yeah, there's no way if you a gang banger and you out there banging and you from that culture lifestyle, any street lifestyle, and you get stumped out by some dudes, you can't go back to your hood or your hometown and think that's going to you can't let that shit go. Either way it go. If Tupac would they would have got Tupac that night, they were gonna get him later on somewhere other. They were gonna get him another time. It just they got him quicker than all this, as quick as they can get him. If they would have got back to Compton or whatever they were gonna do, L.A. whatever, they were gonna get him the way it went. Joe Smith, welcome back. I don't know what you talking about, Joe Smith. I don't know what Joe talking about. Yeah, they don't, you know what them hood politics, and I hate explaining the hood politics or the game politics to people who ain't who ain't uh who ain't associated with it or in it, you know. So I don't even like talking about the game politics. It's kind of like trying to tell a blind person, trying to explain what's on the wall to a blind person. It's not gonna waste my energy trying to do it. All I can do is tell you what it is and what it ain't gonna be. And a war did follow up, but for like 3, 4 weeks, you know, that's why they having a trial right now. They bringing up the shit that happened in the streets after the killing of Tupac. They bringing up the war that went Compton after Tupac's murder. They've been bringing that shit up the most. I don't know what he talking about, Sunday. Yeah, I think all this shit gonna fall back on Diddy now. See, think about it. Now Diddy was supposed to get out this November coming, right? He ended up Diddy got into a fight about 3 months ago, which set his release date back to February. Now with this trial going on, I wouldn't be surprised if Diddy ended up getting an extension on this shit. Yeah, we did lose the most powerful voice in hip hop to a motherfucking fist fight. Yup, I feel you on that. You right. Uh, I would love to see what Tupac could be at right now. I would love to see what Biggie Smalls could be at right now. Now Hollywood had nothing to do with Tupac getting killed. Trust me. Tupac died behind gang banging. Tupac got in a gang banging situation, and he died because he was in a gang banging situation. Yeah, Compton killed Tupac. Gang banging. When he started saying MOB a lot, that's that mob Pyru. He kind of put himself with the Pyrus. When the Pyrus had trouble against the Crip, he retaliated with the Pyrus. Get what the Crip get what the Crip gonna do. He gonna still be in that Crip line and you a Pyru to him. Cause you with the Pyrus. My boy Glasses Malone, he made the best song. He made the best song and video ever to explain Tupac murder, man. It's called Tupac Must Die. And he gave you the storyline of what happened and the reason why Tupac got killed. It was pretty much telling you gang banging was the reason why Tupac got killed. Y'all go type in this video, Glasses Malone, Tupac Must Die. Check me out. Check this shit out. Members of Bloods, my Pyru, out of Ludus Park. Well, just because Puffy had something to do with it doesn't mean Hollywood does. That Puffy situation was because Puffy was gonna pay them to try to knock out Suge them anyway in Park. And there's this guy named Von Zip Harris or something like that. He was gonna he the one that he's from Harlem. He the one that presented the gun to them. They got the gun that killed Tupac from Zip Harris, who's dead now. Zip is dead now. Nah, they got you thinking and believe Hollywood did it. See, you one of those ones that you don't even know about the gang and street culture, and you going out with the news channel and told you what somebody think that they're speculating about what happened to Tupac. It's plain to see that Tupac got killed behind gangbanging. If you know the back end story of that whole thing of Orlando Anderson and what took place on that whole situation, you wouldn't be talking nothing about no Hollywood shit. This shit started off in the mall with these Crips. They ran up on this pirate dude with the death row chain on. They jumped him and took his death row chain. This happened it was prior to the Mike Tyson fight in Vegas. It took place in the Lakewood Mall, and they were in Lakewood, California. They seen uh, one of the guys wearing the death row chain, who happened to be a blood. They beat him up, jump him, and take the chain. We came later. They in Las Vegas. The guy that got his chain taken and beat up spotted the guy Orlando Anderson, who was one of the guys that jumped him in Lakewood Mall. So hey, that's one of the Southside Crip guys that jumped me. And that's when they all rushed over there to him. Just like that. Tupac took charge. Tupac should have fell back. You $1 million artist. You a superstar. You supposed to fell back. Security guard would have said, "Nah, Pac, you ain't going nowhere." But now Tupac wanted to be a blood. Tupac mounts over there like a blood. He wanted to ride or die with his homies. And their gangbanging shit came back on him. That's exactly what happened, cuz. The fact that Diddy was using the Southside Company Crips as security guard, who was rivals to the Mob Pyrus and Ludus Park Pyrus, it made it was only it was evident it was gonna go down. We knew it was gonna go down sooner or later. They you got the West, you got the bad, not West Coast, East Coast. You got Bad Boy and Death Row beefing, and Bad Boy got the South Side Company Crips on their side, and Death Row got well, they got some Crips over there too, but most of the niggas that was in Death Row Sugar Boys was Pyrus, and they all from the same place, Compton. They ain't no damn cover up, man. You know, niggas ain't that smart like the mob. Niggas don't do no cover up. They was gang banging, man. And you must ain't watching the trial, man. You see them ex gangs, it's some gang bangers that was part of that shit. But you know what, Joe? You believe what you want to believe, cause Big Dre had the gun. He was sitting in the back seat with Orlando. He had like he was scared to pull the trigger. Orlando had pulled snatched the gun from him. He shot across and bam bam. And the thing about it, if it wasn't for the females yelling Tupac name on Las Vegas Boulevard, they wouldn't even recognize Tupac and Suge in the car. They would have passed right by the guy. They just heard the girl say, "Ooh, Tupac." And you turn that bitch around. But nah, Joe, man, you go ahead and believe what you want to believe, cuz. It's very obvious that Tupac died gangbanging. Gangbanging. East Crip what? What you talking about still that East Crip? Now you got the Southside Company Crips, and they was against the Mob Pyrus out of Lewis Park, which is in Compton as well. Yeah, she did. The woman testified too. The woman that yelled Tupac name, she got up on there. She told us. I watched her interview on Vlad TV. That ain't the first time I watched her. That same testimony she gave last week. I heard that she told that same story numerous times. That ain't the first time she opened up about it. Exactly. And it all started off at Lakewood Mall in Lakewood, California, where they seen the dude. They jumped on the blood dude and took his death row chain, which started everything. Which led to them guys spotting out Orlando Anderson in MGM. And the dude said, "Hey, they go to one of the guys that jumped in and took my chain." And that's when he rushed over there to him. Who was David? Was David on here? Joe, who the hell is David, man? You know what? Everybody there that took place in that whole thing are dead. Keefy D and Suge Knight are the only ones alive that was in that facility of that shooting. The three guys that was in that car with Keefy D are dead. Pac is dead. Orlando Anderson's dead. A couple of those bodyguards that Suge Knight had working with Death Row, they are dead. Yep. I just know, Okay, Joe, we got you, man. I brought that up early, Kate. I said, shit, it's only three outlaw members of still living: Idi Amin, Castro, and Napoleon. Napoleon, he's over there living in Saudi Arabia because he went converted back to his Muslim, to Islam. Uh, and you got Idi Amin who testified the other day, and Castro been killing laid back. Young Noble killed himself about 2 years ago. That's my favorite outlaw. Yaki Gaddafi dead. Fedor Hussein died in a car crash during the pandemic. Stormy, the female outlaw, she dead. Crazy. Yaki Gaddafi got killed 2 weeks after Pac died. Accidentally got shot by one of the outlaw's cousins. Hey Joe, man, we ain't saying nothing about no. We all Americans, man. We love each other. We ain't saying nothing about no division or nothing. We talking about Tupac, man. I ain't had enough of that Texas Roadhouse shit, though. I'm over that shit. I'm over that shit. Mm. I fuck with Drake, yo. I fuck with Drake, yo. I got who's this dude right here coming up in here? Ryan on their ass. Whoever that is type of shit, Ryan on their ass. I can't even read what they saying. Oh, okay, so spam shit. Yeah, motherfucker be coming on your channel, man. Just motherfucker come on my channel, man, just to fuck the whole shit up. Yeah, y'all heard something they say this is Cuddy J. Ain't no Kevin Durant in that bitch. Oh shit. Oh man, what time is it? What time is it? I need to step outside for him. I need. Well, check this out, guys. I'm just log out this thing, man. I'm glad y'all stopped in to holler at your boy, man. I'm glad to see some of you guys. I might tap back in later on, but I got to get some things going on around the crib. Plus, I want to get, I got to go take care of some business. But I definitely got to get some shit around here taken care of. And I appreciate you guys for tapping in. All my moderators, man, my homie Corey copy tapped in. Uh, the new people who tapped in, everybody hit that like button. Shout out to you guys. It's your boy Cuddy J, broadcasting live out of Dallas, Texas, aka Dallas, Texas. It's the Kickback Network. I'm out like a fat kid in dodgeball. I'ma holler at y'all. There we go.